The last day of Kwanzaa is the very first day of another new year. And first, I just want to acknowledge that here we are on the last Tuesday of 2025. We have made it through 364 days. Oh my goodness, that is something to be thankful for, grateful for, because we've made it to this date and time, we have probably forgotten, disregarded all of the things that we were held, kept, and brought through. The rough times, the tough times, the wonderful times, but especially those tough times that we've gotten over. And here we are at the last, getting ready to start a whole new year, one that we've never seen before, one that we'll never see again. And just to take a moment and think about just how wonderful it is that we are still here.
Yes, that's the way
That we have another opportunity to get better, to do more, to fix and repair those things that need to be adjusted, readjusted, reframed. We are given another opportunity to love, to care, to look after one another, to look after each other, and to take better care of ourselves. But the first day of the year is the last day of Kwanzaa, and that day is called the Day of Meditation. January 1st is the last day of Kwanzaa and the Day of Meditation. That day, that time, that we are called upon to do three things, to ask ourselves three questions as we get ready to start a whole new year. If we are so blessed for that to happen. And the first question is, who am I? Who am I? The second question, and to think about that, who am I? And then think about, am I who I say I am? Who are we? Who are you? Who am I? And am I who I say I am? And then the last one, am I all that I ought to be? And included in that is, am I all that I can be? Where am I slacking? Where am I missing? Where am I overlooking, disregarding, just fooling around? Who am I? Am I who I say I am? And am I all I ought to be? And wherever there is anything missing, think about what I need to do, what you need to do to fix that, to know who you are, to recognize that you either are or are not all that you ought to be, all that you say you are, kind, loving, friendly, whatever. And if what you say is really what you want to be and who you ought to be, and then what are you going to do about being all that you ought to be, as we are given one more chance to be here in 2026. Some of us remember in 1900 when we were getting ready to cross into 2000. Oh my goodness. We had no idea what this new millennia was going to bring. But guess what? We don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. Are you ready? Are you ready for tomorrow?
Yeah.
And if you're not, what are you going to do to be about getting ready? In your heart, in your mind, in your thoughts, in your work, in your attitude, in your plans? And is it good? Is it the best that you can be? And if it's the best, how can you make that best better? So for January 1st, as we approach that, ask yourself and answer these questions. Who am I? Am I who I say I am? Am I all that I ought to be? It's wonderful to see the room full. It's always wonderful to see the room full, whether I'm in the room or on the wall. It is a blessing to be here with you. I love you. I miss you. And Happy New Year. Give yourself that time. Blessings.